Legends never die. When the world is counting you, can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die. They become a part of you. Legends never die. Lose hope, then everything's golden if fighting's near. It's through the elbows, they're running through smoke, then a fighting's fierce. Oh, put yourself up, 'cause legends never die. When the world is calling you, can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die. They become a part of you. Every time you breathe for reaching greatness, legends never die.
They're written down in eternity, but you'll never see the price it cost. The scars collected all their lives.
When everything's lost, they pick up their holes and advance defeat. Before it all's gone, it's time for freedom home. It's a time to dream. No, put yourself up, 'cause legends never die. When the world is calling you, can you hear them screaming out once was mine. Those cravers backstab me, deceive me, never shall tolerate their crimes again. Now let the hunt begin. Yeah, 7,000 souls scared and daunted, such a tale of woe. Not too long ago, this village was a golden scene of hope. Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace, restore our glory to live forever. Yeah, bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal power. Lead us to order. I am the light bringer.
Good afternoon, evening, everybody. Welcome to the Find Me Alpha LCS. My name is Sean Minbung Shannon. I am joined here by Biscuit Hat and Starcraft, who will be co-casting with me tonight. How is everybody doing tonight?
Feeling spicy.
Yeah, feeling pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we got the match of the week going on for us tonight. It is not double penetration as the screen says, but it is They Are Here. For some reason that did not change, so but it is They Are Here versus Codename Carries Next Door. What are some of the things that y'all are looking at going into this match?
I'm interested in that bot lanes. I feel like Adonville has not been getting the respect it deserves, especially for his KDA. And obviously we have Jirachi and New Turk facing off with them. People think that's the weak spot of Kids Next Door. See how this, I think if they go even or win, game's over, man.
Yeah, going off of that, I'm a little bit opposite. I like seeing the top half of the map here with mid jungle and top here. Like I've been saying since week one, I'm known we're falling. I just love watching them play, and so I'm really hoping maybe They Are Here can take a game off of CND like we saw last week. Personally, not saying that CND doesn't deserve the 2-0. I'm just saying that we have the number one team facing the number 3 team here this week, and so if there's a 1-1 split or something like that, the rankings here could get pretty spicy. CND might not be first anymore, hypothetically, with how the rest of the week looks. So pretty big week here, PMA LCS.
Yeah, pretty big week indeed. As we do jump into picking bands right now, the Vel'Koz band coming out for the side of They Are Here. Pretty standard. As for me, I'm looking at the jungle matchup in particular. These are two of the top, if not the top 2 junglers in our league right now, and the best at getting their lanes ahead. The only difference in style is that while Elucida is more about counter jungling and getting himself ahead to be just a monster, Maye does it to where he gets his lanes ahead and doesn't focus primarily on counter jungling. So 2 different styles of getting the exact same type of results. It's going to be really interesting as we see the Rakan Morgana banned out on the side of Codename Carries Next Door, and the Sivir that has been Adonville's go-to. Kind of a staple here for all of PMA LCS, banned out by
I think we're going to see Olaf banned third, or they're just saying we got rid of the Silver, we don't have to worry about Olaf.
Yeah, that's a really good point. If the Olaf is still up, that is one of Maye's go-tos and a really good early game jungler, but not necessarily on the top of the pecking order right now. But they do ban it away, so the question is answered.
Easy.
Yeah. Going forward, I think the last ban you probably want to look forward. Anyone want to take a guess what Codename Carries Next Door is looking at?
I honestly think they should ban Graves here. They went for Xerath anyway, trying to shut down Phenomenal. They might default to Galio, but Graves is just absurd. It's like Hansi's favorite champion.
I gotta disagree. Well, there's a Xerath ban, but Maye also plays Graves a lot, and so there we go. We got the first pick Graves.
A solid day right there.
Yeah. Graves is also a pretty strong champ right now in the jungle anyway, so it's I'm not shocked that CND left it open. I'm not sure how simply phenomenal Xerath is, but it must be good enough to warrant that ban right there. So
yeah, definitely one of his better champions. I think the champions you think about with Simply Phenomenal are his Morgana, his Xerath, his Galio. Those are champions, Malzahar, the like that you kind of think of. As the blind pick Fizz comes in for Panic
Mm.
at the top
Ooh.
hat. I'm not sure that's a Rafal thing, but if that's a blind pick Fizz, that's a blind pick. Whoa. Especially with Malzahar still available.
Well, he actually hasn't played Fizz this split yet, too, so he's probably just going for the record for most champions played in a split.
Yeah, who needs? I've lost out. That's his mindset. Panic at the top at thinks I've already lost my perfect season. I'm just gonna the season's over
Nothing
with.
else to live for.
Yeah, I have nothing else to play for. I'm just gonna. No, we're joking.
Going back to the jungle, though, like looking over previous stats, aside from Olaf, the jungle choices for Maya are kind of iffy. Like Kha'Zix, Graves times 2, and then Xin Zhao. So, you could default back to Xin Zhao. It's pretty safe, but they might ban that second rotation too if they don't grab it here.
Yeah, and then there comes the Malzahar out that we just talked about. So unless CND is thinking about something, really
Ooh,
spicy,
Lucian, so
Lucian.
good.
Also, this is a really, really nice comp coming out for the side of They Are Here, although they need to supply it with some beefy tanks because they are extremely short-ranged in all of their roles right now. Also, the Alistar on top of Elution, I would look at probably picking up my jungle pick right here and then first picking my 80 carry for a Donville on the second half after bans. But if you don't pick it here, you get risk of getting banned out more in the 80 carry position. Because as it seems in most of Codename Carries next door's drafts, the enemy don't really care about the top lane, but they just take Malphite right out. Interesting sequence of pick and ban right here.
They're just going on 3 all-in champions right now. I mean, like you were saying, it counters off their short range right now. I'd love to see actually a Poppy pick by New Kappa. He's played it before. It stops a lot of that engage.
Yeah, I'd also like to see a Poppy ban, actually, is where I was just about to go. Because with all this engage, that Demacian, whatever it's called, the...
Demacian Standard.
Oh, I think that's Jarvan, but whatever.
Jarvan's lame.
Yeah, true. Whoever plays Jarvan's pretty lame. Myself and Lucida.
Actually forgot that we played that yesterday.
Yep, so did I. Not, actually. But I think this needs to be a Poppy ban because if you're going to ban the Leona, you've already acknowledged that New Kappa Turk is someone that you're worried about. And I think you're okay with playing a Alistar into a Thresh or something like that. With the Rakan also being down.
Yeah, especially with Garfield's champion pool, you're going to end up playing against Maokai or Shen. This is the Maokai ban. So I'm actually surprised by that. He's probably going to default to Shen or Sion or something now.
I'm really surprised by this brand ban. Where do they think that's going? Support for
I think it's a Fizz top. I mean, I haven't checked Rafal's recent games, but...
I don't think Rafal plays Fizz typically. We saw Rafal play the Malphite, though, a week or 2 ago, and I believe that game was the game he got his first MVP for. And so I think the Malphite's going to go top here. But and the reasoning behind that too is I did a quick op.gg of Panic at the Top Hat, and Panic at the Top Hat plays Fizz a lot actually, and has an above like 60% win rate on him. So I mean, I think it's going to be Malphite top, Fizz mid.
That's kind of where my point is, though, Joe.
It just seems like a wasted ban.
Yeah, the brand ban, unless you think Euromoose is going to pick that, it doesn't seem, because Brand is more of a Panic at the Top Hat kind of champion, unless you think it's Fizz.
Oh, okay.
Unless you think it's like Fizz top, Malphite
jungle
support.
or something.
Yeah, something really strange coming out here. As they do lock in the Ashe for a Donville, hoping to get some nice snipes and stuff. A lot of CC in that bot lane. A lot of CC overall outside of mid lane.
I would have loved to see a Xin Zhao ban from there here in that last rotation.
Yeah, instead of the brand. Oh, but he picks the Thresh instead of the Poppy. Really interesting. Maybe looking at seeing the Ashe being really immobile or hoping to get people out of really bad positions with the Alistar and Fizz engage.
It's going to be tough. They're just going to stack it all on one champion.
Yeah, I think the Poppy would be definitely the right pick here. Hold on. There's something in the... Oh, wait, no. I've been informed that we have better quality on our stream than Freak's Basement. So, good job, us.
Well, I've never been stuck down there, so that's fine.
Yeah. No, thank goodness. That makes one of us.
Please send help.
Yeah.
Sean told me I have to play Ornn for the rest of the season if I don't cast.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and then a Scion top lane for
Yeah.
Garfield Juice. Pretty solid. Now, Ornn is up. Oh, wait, they already have the Malphite. So, yeah, Xin Zhao, they're looking at jungle pick here.
So yeah, they're just gonna round out with their jungler here. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't Zinjo.
And you don't need a tank. You already got two beefy boys. It could be the Jarvan. But Jarvan's not that great into Graves. The Trundle's not that great into Graves. Zin's okay into Graves. Could it be
Yeah.
Talia or like,
I would love to see Talia.
yeah.
Wait, Talia jungle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the dumbest thing
It's
in
the
the
newest
world.
thing right now. It could be Camille. You know what? I would not be
Well,
surprised to see Maye pull
also,
up.
they are here loves running banner, which Talia would help counter as well.
Yeah, they do.
Mm.
If we see a Camille locked in here, I'm gonna be really interested.
Yeah, you wanted to do that.
Echo.
Cool.
Gotta find out where these champions are going as we get into real picking bands now.
Mhm. It's got to be Echo jungle, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, we're about to see if the Graves win rate goes up or it goes down.
We can't go up past 100, right?
Technically, I think that's how numbers work. But
I give 110% every game.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't know Maye played Echo in the jungle, and I don't know if Echo jungle is something that's meta right now. That's kind of an interesting pick here
Well-
to see.
Well, they just changed the AP jungle item, so it helps it out a little bit early, but it has the same problem a lot of junglers have. You can't 1v1 Graves.
I'm getting something in my ear that's telling me from Twitch chat that Guy Fieri was calling that it was Fizz jungle, which I didn't have Twitch chat open, by the way, guys. Sorry. That it's Fizz jungle right now. They are trying to bait out the Galio against the Fizz. So the Echo, most likely, according to Twitch chat, is going to go mid for wave clear, and then have the Fizz in the jungle for Maye. I don't know if I think I don't know what Fizz jungle's clear's like, but man, that'll be really interesting to see.
It's got actually really strong ganks. The bleed and red together is ridiculous if you get ahead early.
And he generally has good CC to follow up in almost every lane, so it'll be really interesting to see how that
Yeah, I
goes.
might actually love CND's team comp.
I am more liking They Are Here's team comp, but I would love to see how CND's team comp does work out.
Oh my god, I think Twitch chat is right. It might be Fizz jungle here. Looking at Maye's op.gg, he has played it before, so.
Okay, did he throw though?
Yeah.
Did he troll?
No, he actually like hard carried his games, getting almost 20 kills in both of them that I saw, and winning them. So that's pretty nuts. I don't think I've really seen a Fizz jungle a lot. So that'll be cool. I gotta agree though. I think I like their Here's comp just a little bit better. It seems a little bit more standardized, in my opinion. I feel like CND recently, the past few weeks, have been playing more risky comps, looking for something. Yep, and that we can confirm is a Fizz jungle right there, being locked in with the Smite Ignite. But that's just kind of how I feel about the comps. There, here's playing something a little bit more standardized, a little bit more safer.
So just so we know, everybody in the chat, people watching everywhere, right now there's a whopping 0.1 KDA difference between the casters, the chat. Who do you think's gonna have a higher KDA after this series?
Elucida and Maye? I think it'll be Elucida.
Between them right now.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be Elucida, only because I think him on this Graves will even if it goes 1-1 in the series, it won't matter what the rest of the series is like. I'm kind of hoping that I eat my words so that I can just spam Membung in chat after he dies, but there.
Yeah, I'll probably give it to Graves too. I think Graves is a little bit better, like an early kind of game here. I'm not necessarily a jungle man, so I'm not entirely sure, but I just feel like Graves would just do a little bit better with facing Fizz one-on-one. And so I think Elucida has more potential to get a higher KDA this in these 2 games, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Also, if they both die like 30 times, you'll be first place in Jungle KDA, Sean. So that's something to look forward to.
Okay, hashtag 30 deaths the dream in chat, please.
Hey, Sean, how do I become a great 30 deaths like you?
Yeah, you're right.
If you guys missed out on Sean's stream last night, you missed out on gold.
Yeah, which is actually my actual rating.
Wait, what happened last night? You died 30 times in a game?
It felt like
it was just after tournament shenanigans.
Yeah, after PMA LCS we got a
the
little
dream team. What was it? You, me, Hanzu, Matt, and then
Gert.
Yeah, Gert.
The meme.
Gert. We won that game with Gert, man.
Hell yeah, dude! It's because of Gert.
We were popping off that karma.
Although I'm getting I got flame for my pike top, which wasn't that great. But we still won that game, didn't we? No, we lost that game actually.
No, we lost that one hard.
Okay, so we really did. I fed my butt off. All right, as we're going into
loadout.
Yeah, as we're going into loadout right here, give me who you think's gonna win and why. Let's start with you, Biscuit Hat.
Kind of like what I said before. I think There Here has a little bit more standard of a comp. I'll probably just give it to There Here. Just based off of that, Rafal, like I said, has a pretty wicked Malphite. Maie, I guess, has a pretty good Fizz. And so, with that being said, they have a lot riding on those champions getting ahead. So I think There Here is going to pull this game 1.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think that the only way that they get ahead, although that Smite Ignite is locked in right there, which means he's going to... Yeah, it's about as spicy as you can get in PMA LCS. I think... I honestly think that Hansu may not have known that until going in right now, and then if you meet a Fizz level 1, he has his W with his Q, that Ignite will really wreck Graves. So I'd actually be worried now.
Yeah, I'm really hoping Fizz gets red level 1, because level 2 Fizz with, like I said again, with that bleed, that Ignite, the red, the everything, nothing's gonna beat that.
Yeah, nothing will beat that. Fizz just early damage is insane. But I gotta give it to They Are Here. Just again, for some reason, Biscuit Hat said easy to execute comp. I do think though that the 1-3-1 of Fizz and Echo in the side lanes, who probably can't be matched by almost anything, is really, really good. And then the Malphite engage is instant. They have better engage on the side of CNCD. So it'll be really interesting, tit for tat maybe, but I'll give a slight edge to They Are Here.
And I'm going to be Stephen A. Smith. I disagree. I think Coding Kids Next Door. I just think Coding Kids Next Door, I'm a big advocate for point and click. I love Gambit Gaming's, whole mentality of see champion, kill champion. You have Ashe ult, you have Malphite ult, you have Fizz ult, Alistair WQ. Even Echo stun isn't that hard to land. They can just stack and kill anybody on There Here's team, I feel like.
Yeah, I think what it's going to come down to is that the Siege is a little bit better on the side of Codename. They have better wave clear outside of Malzahar, but the Malzahar point and click, as you said, Thresh follow-up. But there is more CC on the side of Codename Carries Next Door. Damn, Stephen A. Smith, you almost convinced me, but I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna be... Who's the guy that replaced...
Skip Bayless.
Yeah, I don't want to be Skip. Who's the guy that replaced him? I like the new guy. I'm the new guy.
I don't know. All right. I stopped
watching. Yeah. All right. Well, get your hashtag TAH win in chat or hashtag CND win. Yeah. God dang it, their name is way too long.
Hashtag 30 deaths.
Or hashtag 30 deaths win. Who wins? Them?
That's what
They Are Here, Carries Next Door, or me? Let us know in chat.
Or Sean.
Yeah.
Wow. Going off of that, I guess we could talk a little bit while we get into this loading screen here about the little bet we had last night, Sean, if you want to give the details on that.
Oh, yeah. So the bet that's gone on is if either team gets a pentakill in this game, the opposing team's captain who got pentakilled will donate $25 to the prize pool. So, good jog. Good jog? Good.
Good jog.
Good
Nice
jog.
run.
Good jog, everybody. Good jog. Everybody.
KGNR.
Good jog. No re.
That's why my tag is StarCraft. I just remember all the stupid fucking like abbreviations people would use in StarCraft games. Fucking GLHF, DDDS. Don't die, don't suck. I think League players should bring that back.
Yeah, GLHF, good luck having friends. Yeah, all the good things.
Or GG, WP, get good, why play?
Yeah.
Oh.
So good.
We could also do GDMFFFIO. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of them, Elliot.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. You could also say HMBF HDIBAGJLY. Yeah, and that'd
You
be.
lost me. Are we just naming the alphabet in order?
No, that's Heyman Bung Big Fan. How do I become a great jungler like you? As we finally load in here.
Good lord.
Jeez.
See, I'm really expecting they are here to invade. They have a ridiculous level 1.
Yeah, I think. Do you want to face check into the Alistar and then the Fizz with the Ignite?
But regardless, I feel like they don't have to face check. They can just blind Thresh Hook, you know? Like get some directed camera.
Yeah.
Not really.
The Summoner's Rift.
There we go. Hey there, Mousehorn.
It doesn't necessarily look like there is going to be some sort of invade, though, as we see, a big line of scrimmage here being formed.
Yeah, very standard 5 point.
Yeah. So I'm not sure.
I've been informed of what GDM FFFIO means.
Ah, yeah.
God damn it, motherfucker, fucking figure it out.
Ah,
Dude.
Oh.
feels good,
So
man.
we're only esports here.
Yeah, you're right.
Minions have spawned.
You think they pay me to figure out what that means? No, they don't even pay me.
Someone asked me that earlier. Like, I was at band practice, and they're like, "Are you getting paid for this?" I was like, "What?" What?
Yeah, that's drum.
You guys
corps.
pay me? They don't.
You're getting paid in Brotherhood. That's what you're getting paid in.
Yeah,
That's all that
you
matters.
get some of that. Rather get metal or something.
Yeah, so we're gonna be finding out that it will not be the red start for the Fizz as you were hoping for the level 2 cheese, but the
man.
level 3 most likely. You gotta think that someone who's been playing it as often as Maye would know where to start and how to be, good in the jungle.
Sure.
It's gonna be really interesting to see how he takes the Scuttle start so way, because I feel like he'll just lose both.
Really?
Yeah.
Looking lane-wise, you can probably get priority towards the top side, I would think. With a sound, well, I don't know even.
Yeah, I just think
I'll probably good shot that.
he just doesn't take it as fast.
True.
Because he has no way of taking the, oh.
Yeah, you can't CC it up.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the flash hook in the bot lane, but it looks like a Donville's going to flash away, so...
It's actually a good trade, though. Flash on the Ashe means it's going to happen over and over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Flash is being traded, though. Wow.
Yeah, interesting. Maye opted for a full clear on the bot side of the jungle, while Elucida, the Graves, only took 2 camps, Raptors, and now is at the blue. So, again, Maye will be closer to level 3, but he is pinged out by they are here. They know where he is.
And he's also so low health, though, too. I mean, that clear really kind of killed him there. So I don't know if he'll be able to gank yet. He's going to have to recall to have some sort of gankable pressure.
Yep, and as expected, with opting to do a full clear and not securing the buff, if Elucida wanted to go check, he could have taken the red buff, but he just takes the Raptors instead and does a safer clear of counter jungling that way.
True that.
We have a lot of damage going on to Rafal here from Garfield Juice landing a full combo onto Rafal. It's not looking good here as Lucida is here for the gank. Lucida is going to E in, Rafal's going to flash out. Both Qs are going to land, and the burn auto is going to kill him, and that first blood's going to go on to Lucida.
Yeah, massive wave top that he's going to lose at least maybe 3 of these with his TP up. StarCraft, you can speak to that as a top laner. What's it like when you get ganked and burn your flash and have to TP back in on that?
Well, it's kind of the worst because you're already hating yourself, and then also with all these tanky top laners, it's really hard to farm under tower. Especially, I mean, Malphite will have W, but even then, it's gonna splash. Let's see if he turns it on here. Yeah. Oh, he actually eat it and then missed a few. It's just real tilting because, especially this tank versus tank meta, you get behind, you feel like you're behind the whole game.
Yeah, you need some jungle pressure. I did like what we just saw there. Nothing really happened, but that's mainly because of Yuramusa's position, understanding that the flash cooldown isn't back up for a Donvel yet, so he has to body block for him. It was just really nice positioning by a support. Must feel nice.
Yeah. Also, Garfield Juice is, I think he's going straight banner in this game, it looks like from the items.
Yeah. OP1 in the chat says, StarCraft wouldn't know because he doesn't die.
That's actually fairly true, but fairly false.
So humble, I love
for
it.
his team. Getting that sub MVP.
Looks like we got a... Oh, never mind. New Turk is going to come and try to gank mid, and that will hold off Panic at the top at from killing.
He's really though, even if he gets the hook.
It was a really nice roam by New Turk, but to have a... Oh, he isn't spotted out by the...
Yeah, the ward yet.
Yeah.
Not fast. And I really think Franco to get here though.
Yeah, also just, I think going forward, if Simply for some reason has this flash down or, you know, doesn't have ult up, this Echo is just going to just destroy him when it comes to being caught out in these late games. The burst damage on the side of Codename Carries next door is enough to where these squishy carries in the jungle mid and AD carry positions could be taken down.
Oh no, we got Rafal here. He is so low. Garfield Juice is able to get a lot of damage off, but he is and cannot kill Rafal, unfortunately.
Yeah, it actually goes in Sion's favor right here. He's gonna have to back, and he can hopefully get back in the CS.
Top that caught out here in this river. No, he'll be able to get away as well.
Yeah, he also had flash, so not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there is Malzahar right there though, but.
Yeah, I think he could have ulted right there since there were 4 on the bot side for they are here, but guess they just didn't feel like it was worth.
Yeah, I think lack of vision right there. You don't know if Fizz is gonna jump on your face as soon as you ult.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it looks like Yuramus here is going to be caught out on the river by Lucida, who's going to Q against them to get that electrocute proc off, and Yuramus is able to get away. No kills here, except for that first blood in the top lane.
A relatively tame game considering the lanes we have here, leading up to about 7 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's starting to hit 6 now, and I think that's where we really are going to see everything pop wide open, especially this Fizz, who still hasn't, you know, done much of anything. Probably didn't want to do much anything except for maybe find a Hansu in the jungle with the Ignite, but the Ignite hasn't been used. But that's something to always take into account when you're ganking, is that there is another summoner spell that you're most likely not used to seeing. Especially coming out of the jungle. It's like what you have to account for when a Shaco ganks or something like that, but this Shaco is not invisible or Shaco. Fun fact, Fizz is not Shaco.
Shaco's not...
Wow, I did not know.
Sick pause,
oh,
yes!
And it looks like we have a pause coming up here from Phenomenal. He's going to pop off here. This might lead to a big snowball in the late game. I'm going to stop talking now. It wasn't that funny. I'm sorry.
Wait, what are you even trying to say?
I
didn't even get it.
I was trying to cast it as like a play. Never mind. It was
Phenomenal.
Bad. It was bad.
More power per pause, like some kind of weird pause saying.
It was a bad joke. I'm probably going to get boned in Twitch chat right now, and I'm so sorry.
Let me see your hashtag bones in Twitch chat.
I just don't even understand what was said. That's all.
I'm sorry.
That's
You just like didn't pause. It was like your brain knew what was going on.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, oh, we got a pause going out here from the Malzahar. He's about to pop off. And I was like, oh, dude. Yeah, he is building banner first. Look at that.
Yeah.
God.
It makes me sad.
See, this is the point
This is
of
what
like,
Ryan.
yeah, exactly. Go on. Let him know.
Yeah. He's kind of hungry. Uramoose is kind of hungry. I'll see how it's going to affect his gameplay. So, I think I'm like a second behind you guys or something. Are you at 41, 40 for the pause right now?
I'm at 38, 37, 36.
Yeah, I caught back up. I think my computer loaded slower because it's a piece of shit. I like sped up during boring stuff. I think I caught up.
By the way, for all of
Nice.
you wanting to know, if you donate more than 16 bits, Opie will get really mad and have to donate more. So if you support Find Me Alpha and making Opie rage, donate some biddies.
What's the conversion rate of bits? to like,
One is 1 penny. So
whoa,
don't.
that's not bad.
So, yeah. That's pretty good.
That's not bad, dude. 25 cents
Yeah,
is
I
like
don't
a
actually
bouncy
understand
ball.
what the pause is for. Do we know?
Someone restarted a computer, I think.
Yeah, something about abilities not
And then
being
someone had
up.
softball practice.
Is Jimmy on the toilet?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Hans had to restart his computer completely.
oh my God, Rob. No.
If it's like our scrim, Hans is just gone. I'm gonna cry.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Comp restart. Hans had to restart his comp. Oh no, yeah. That'd be unfortunate. We need a Maye chat, command in chat, please. If
That was like 3 out of 10 Mayas.
yeah.
Whoa. Mayas can only be out of 7 StarCraft. I thought you
And,
knew,
and five
but
5 out of 7
okay.
is a perfect score. So,
Big yikes.
Rob, no, it's Penta, Rob. Just put Penta. Pay up.
Let's educate things going on here.
Well, it looks like it's gonna be a. Is it? You think a proto belt or a Hextech Gunblade coming out of this Echo?
I think it's gonna be Proto Belt just to stay alive.
Yeah.
But he's gonna. Yeah. I wish it would go Gunblade. I wish it would reactively go Gunblade after seeing he's gonna be banner mid.
Yeah.
I think it's just gonna keep Proto Belt.
I think when you talk about point and click, see champion, kill champion, I think if you went the Hextech Gunblade, while more expensive and maybe not as optimal for the kit of Echo, a player like Panic, who is, I feel, fairly adept at Echo, could use that in chasing down this Graves, this Lucian, and destroying this no damage right now Malzahar.
Yeah, it's gonna take Malzahar at least 20 minutes to get your first item at this point.
As we
Not gonna be
still are sitting here in the pause waiting, there is 10 minutes, roughly 10 minutes left of pause time remaining for they are here.
And then they will not be here after 10 minutes.
Well, they'll either FF or they'll play 4v5, which I believe did happen last year for War when a one and only Violet Sociocat had internet problems and finally came back, and I believe they won that game. But it was one of the
That actually happened
Mulligan.
season 1 against my team as well, when I was on first team, best team. I felt really bad because it was the last game of the season, and if we won 2-0, we were in the playoffs. Game 2, they just their player had to leave, so we played it out 5v4. That was not fun.
Wow. So you got the 2-0?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go!
All
First team,
costs
best
necessary.
team!
Let's go.
Poggers in chat, everybody.
Yeah, we better not screw up my perfect playoff record. 1 for 1.
Yeah, well, let's just not make playoffs, and then we won't.
I won't make the playoff record.
Oh, I thought you were saying in playoffs. Oh, so we just need to make playoffs? Okay, then yeah.
Yeah. Round 1, I think I had to work. My team had 3 subs round
Never
1.
forget the War 4v5. You know what? They will tell legends of the day when Eric Guy Fieri shot called his team into the victory.
Spicy.
and his Sejuani of legends. Wait, why don't we have poggers enabled on this? PMALCS, are you in chat? Make that a thing.
What?
Wow, poggers is not a thing. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, interesting. We got Hey Guys. That's a strong one. Pride. Hit them with your Pride months.
Yeah. So, funny story. Last night we were all, somebody came into my chat, and then they were like, hey, blah, 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 blah. What's up? And I was like, I don't know who this person is. And then StarCraft was said, wow, you shouldn't assume their gender. It's Pride Month.
No, because you're like, hey guy or something.
Yeah, I was like, what's up, dude? And then they were, what's up, Slim? And then they were like, you can't assume their gender. It's Pride Month. I was like, yeah, it's Pride Month. And they were like, yeah, it's Prime Month. And then they immediately subscribed to me. And I was like, what the hell? This is,
World of story.
yeah.
Sean's got mad primes.
Yeah. It is Prime Month, by the way. So if you'd like to subscribe to the PMA LCS channel, please do so by clicking on the button at the top and click Twitch Prime. Quack. Quack.
Why? Where's Panda at?
Yeah, give me the panda. Wank. Hold on.
So
Actually,
it's gonna be very interesting, you know, in case Hanzu doesn't come back and they start the game up. He can kill Dragon AFK.
yeah.
Who's there?
Ooh.
Oh, there he is.
He's back.
Wah.
Hey!
Oh, God.
Yeah, just like
And
that.
he's gone.
Gone as quickly as he appeared.
You know, after hitting the tab button, though, I noticed that in the bot lane here, Rich has a 30 CS lead over a Donville here, which is something we haven't noticed yet. I'm kind of
It's
surprised.
about 400 gold difference between them right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a lot, but it could, you know, could lead to something here in the future if we ever get out of this pause.
Yeah.
If we ever get out, that's a good point. Kind of surprised by Bork first illusion though. Looks like he's borking up the wrong tree.
Borking
Wow.
up the wrong tree. That's a meme, everybody.
Yeah.
We are paused because of Hansu's Elucida's the Graves. Computer issues.
Oh, bam, ba-dam, bam. All right, hit the credits. Roll music.
Yeah, alright.
What you got, Sean? Hit him with the playlist.
Alright, let's hit him with the playlist.
Yeah, where's our exclamation point quack?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
It's too exciting for me.
Oh, no. We think the laptop keyboard is busted. Oh, God.
So I just had a sick idea while walking to my fridge. Can we change our team name to They Are Beer?
You mean their name?
No, with a beer. Like They Are Beer. Tab.
Ah, that's actually good.
It's quite clever.
Yeah.
I'm still mad that Rich didn't accept my name for Rich's team. I told them they should name their team Super Rich Kids because I love Frank Ocean.
True. Oh, I like that.
I'm gonna link that. Oh, big wow. Create disconnected. I'm linking that in the chat. That song's so freaking good. Music in the air. Playing Panda said their team name should be They Aren't Here. It would just be Hanzu isn't here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick.
So oh, never mind.
What's up?
So is music playing then? Like, can they hear us, or?
No, they hear us. I just sent a music link in the thingamajigger.
Okay.
That avocado was popping off.
Oh, looks like he
Could be
reconnected here.
Yeah, it looks like Greg not being here. Oh, there we go. Don't exclamation point avocado me. I'm so hungry.
We'll go grab an avocado while we're paused.
Oh, I don't think I've ever. Is it safe to eat those raw?
I think it, yeah. I mean, like, if you take, like, the peel off or whatever, if you, like, scoop the inside out, I think it's fine.
Yeah. I'm not about that. I'm just gonna make chicken tendies.
Oh, chicken
The
tendies.
classic power move.
The power move.
Yeah, actually, I think because we reached this far, and they gave them an extra. Well, they extended an extra 5 minutes. I don't know if they actually lose their ban or not.
I'm not really sure about the rules and regulations either about this.
Oh, Jirachi apologized to the stream. Sean
Oh,
did that enough.
It's okay. We forgive you, Rich.
Yeah, you guys can't see it, but now you're confirmed by me. There we go. Anonymous PMA LCS likes the chicken tendies.
Ooh. Oh, we got an R from both teams here. I think we're ready to go.
We're ready to get a dragon killed.
Wait, is this
Another
actually happening?
CND. Yeah, it's really happening. As soon as he
Oh
left,
my god.
Hanze was like, Sean's gone, I can start again.
Yeah.
Oh, they did it! They hit the dragon one more time! Amazing!
Hoggers in
Holy
chat.
crap. Who thought they could do it?
Well, Phenomenal's actually in kind of a rough spot here with no mana. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to get ganked by Maie, maybe?
No, he's
Or.
actually going straight up to kill that scuttle, looks like.
Oh, dude, I mean,
This takes
Scuttlecraft's the most
forever.
important thing.
Look at this.
Yeah, look how slow it is. Let's just play Soraka jungle.
Soraka top is actually hidden OP, just saying.
That'd actually be disgusting. Soraka silences the scuttle and then roots him.
Oh, it looks like we got the I'm on my way ping here from Maie going in this top lane, and nope, he is not on his way,
It's hit him with a,
unfortunately.
I'm JK ping and just walks away.
Oh, we got a gank here in bot from Panic at the top hat. New Cat the Turk is gonna have to flash. However, Panic at the top hat is hooked and he's gonna have to ult out of the tower shot. But Rich is gonna
Nice
flash
on, yes.
auto, and Panic at the top hat flashes stopwatches away.
Nice hook.
Oh, your moose gets hooked though, unfortunately, and is also gonna have to flash away there. I believe that's 3 or 4 summoner spells for 3 or 4 summoner spells.
That
That was a lot of what I would call wasted effort. But it looked cool.
Yeah, no, New Kappa good hooks, burns his flash and his ignite. Flash from Jirachi, but I think the
Fizz
stopwatch
is coming on down.
The stopwatch was the big
Oh,
part.
That's a very
looks like New
ambitious.
Cat Turk here is going to be stuck by himself as he tries to play Panic at the top hat away, but Rich, got that heal off, and it wasn't enough to save New Cat Turk, and he goes down.
Yeah, I like Magie throwing the Hail Mary. Such a short cooldown on that Fizz ult. If he would have hit Rich right there, it would have been an easy double kill. It's actually overstaying.
Speaking of Maie, it looks like he might get caught out here. Rafal's going to TP in on City, whatever, but it looks like, wow, it was Panic at the top hat's TP. Holy crap! I need to look at my mini map.
Alright,
nothing's
TP
gonna
on
happen
mid is
here, though.
weird. Cool people go Ignite mid. Oh, we got a banner mid as well. Speaking of cool things.
Oh yeah.
I'm just actually in a tough position clearing up this ward right now. Gotta be careful which way it goes. Bye-bye tower. It was nice knowing your health. I'm actually really surprised that Kid Next Door didn't research better to get some more dematerializers on their end. Zivert Malzahar got some in case they were trying to go banner against them.
Yeah, I think what was going back to that bot lane play, really good for them to push the advantage right there, knowing that both of the laners did not have flash up. So, like you said, throw the fish out, see what you can get from it. If not, you can dive under tower. And the arrow from Adonville was clutch, and the fadeaway Q, just looking like a cool guy who doesn't look at explosions, panic at the top hat, you know, just
True
walking
that.
away, knowing that the Q is going to secure the kill on New Capaturk.
Yeah, Panic's gotta be a little careful right here.
Yeah, low on
Mouse
mana.
could've
Yeah,
flash
it looks
ulted him
like
right there.
Hansu's trying to gank, but it's not going to go through here.
Well, Honda's up a
Ooh,
solid
New
600
Capaturk
gold.
here though, and the Mouse of Heart is going to ult right on top of Panic at the top hat. Ooh, and New Capaturk's going to land a flay right away, which unfortunately causes Panic at the top hat to go down. You know, Panic at the top hat's flash was down too, and so he just wasn't able to get away from that gank there. What a great gank by New Capaturk.
Yeah, I think the problem was he actually tried to do a little bit too much and do enough damage, but then he got silenced to where he couldn't use his ult. I think if he uses his ult immediately, then he can.
Yeah, he's
do
out of
it.
there.
Yeah,
He is
even though the
jumping, get
flay
out.
like interrupted anything, I think the silence from Simply was the most important thing in that gank. As there was a lot of
Simply
damage
and
on that
clean.
mid lane tower, by the way. Look at this.
Also, top's about to get shoved by a banner minion too. So it's gonna be a part 2 electric boogaloo on the banner.
Oh, we got a Fizzle coming in here on right onto Hansu, who's going to ult as well, but the damage is not enough as Hansu gets knocked up and goes down to Maye, unfortunately. A lot of damage being pumped out here from that Fizz. However, first tower is actually going to go to They Are Here in the top lane with that banner minion like we were talking about. It's the League of Banner, y'all.
I'm all about
Who
it.
would win? 2 actual champions or 1 banner boy? Look at this.
It really depends on the team comp we're going against the 2 banner minions. Well, also going to that last play over at They Are Here's red buff. Honda was trying to ult and then get Lantern. I'm sure that's what they're saying in their comms. The Lantern just missed a little bit because it wasn't max range. So it would have been disgusting if he ulted to go backwards and
Into
then
the
took
Lantern.
Tyler's Lantern. Yeah.
Yeah, banner was changed. It's no longer specific to magic immunity. It just blocks 70% of all damage, which is like not busted early or anything.
Yes. Who cares about towers, you know? Towers, it's cool if towers only do 100 damage. It's cool, right? You're geniuses.
Yeah, so it's not even just, hey, we're going to block all your damage if you're a triple AP comp. We're going to block all your damage if you're a anything. 70% of it, by the way.
Yeah, if you're a triple tower comp, you're gonna lose.
The only counter is triple laser comp.
I'm actually excited because I downloaded that stupid League of Legends tower defense game like 2 years ago. Did any of you guys play that?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
It's actually really fun. It's like you can like put down ashes and like other champions and stuff.
Yeah.
But now I play it like I'm just playing that, you know, without my phone. It's fine.
You know it's a great game for your
Yikes.
phone? Dragon Ball Legends.
Speaking of towers going down here, I believe this mid tower is going to go down as well.
CND trying to prioritize Dragon over the towers. You gotta be careful though, Sion has TP and ult.
Yeah, not necessarily in the best place to fight over this dragon right now, but they will start it up knowing where all of Codename Carry's next door is.
I mean, they do a fair bit of damage, but they're actually pulling it out. It looks like Fizz and Ash were taking it for a second. This goes back to what I was saying though earlier. I feel like if
Hansu's
CND...
taking a blast cone right over the wall, but he's going to go down immediately.
Oh, nice Ash
as,
arrow.
Red team, as Codenames Carries next door, was able to secure that dragon. I don't believe Maye smited it though, or actually, I'm lying. He did smite it, but
He's smoked.
wow.
He's smitten with the Drake.
Good TP by Panic to stop that push too, but look at that damage on the top tower.
But then, yeah, and then
They really need to get a banner on somebody here, because you can't answer 2 banners with none.
Yeah.
I think if I'm Carries next door, I'm thinking we're telling our support and our mid laner to go into Inspiration next game and get those 12 dematerializers going. So I started running it top lane even. Just tired of that crap.
Agreed.
Yeah, you better run it jungle too, Sean.
Yeah, I know.
Inspiration and then just go Triumph for secondary.
Yeah, actually unsealed spellbook for every game now, so
I'm about it.
so everyone can take smite and just smite the Xanath.
So we've got, they are here pressuring over at Rift right now. If they got Rift and Banner, that's gonna be GGD or inhibitor at 20 minutes. Yeah, that's like Lucian's rotating up as well.
Yeah, I mean, League is all about objectives, and just destroying the Nexus, and whatever you can do to do that, I mean, is ultimately, the best strategy to win the game, right? So I think They Are Here has a really good idea with all these banners and just focusing on knocking down towers, because towers give you extra gold, they give you a lot of lane pressure, especially. I mean, They Are Here is able to take this rift for free just because top and mid aren't pushed out. You know what I mean? And so with that being said, I think CND really needs to get some more lane pressure.
Like they're trying to cut them off over at Rift here, but they were too late. I don't know why
Panic at the top hat's going in right onto Hansu, but he gets ulted away. The Ashero comes in. Heroes with the triple knockup, actually. Nobody's going down yet, unfortunately, here is
Maye
comes Fizz around the corner.
Maye coming around from the side. He's looking for something here. Oh, Maye lands an ult right on the
get followed up, though.
Hits two people. A lot of damage coming off. Rafal is still looking for somebody. He's Panic at the top hat. He's going in.
Fizz dies. Got him to bleed. And Fire's out of mana.
New Cap Turk is stuck out as well. Uranus is going to flash E right on top of New Cap Turk as he goes down, as well as Garfield Juice here to Panic at the top hat.
They're making a weird decision here, though. I think we should just go mid and get that tower. Oh, Echo going bottom. I like that.
Yeah, I think they really just need to push any lanes and just get some sort of tower pressure and just respond to those banners.
He actually stopped and headed mid.
Yeah, I think something to note there, one was Maye wasn't there at the beginning of the fight. If he was, I think he could have landed a better fish right there. Also,
yeah, especially with the triple Alistair knockup.
Yeah, and then also Panic at the top hat, surviving is really good. But Uramoose flashing in to make sure that Jirachi died right there to get, or not Jirachi, the Graves, was it? I believe it was.
It was Graves first, and then Fizz got the ult on Jirachi afterwards.
Yeah, that's right.
The mind of a gazelle.
Exactly. But he's a moose.
Oh, look at that. Not a moose, but Ash cleared up the pink ward. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just, I felt like even though, They Are Here had to jump on the team fight, like I was saying earlier, Champ Select, Kids Next Door just has an easier team comp to pull off. Technically, Alistair going in is not hard. Ash got an arrow hit on 2 people. Fizz just lines up his ult. They're pushing bottom tower right now. Oh, nice hook by Newcastle.
Yeah, whoever, we're getting a complaint from chat. If you're chewing with your mouth open, please stop.
Eh?
Whoever it is.
Oh. Sorry if that's me.
I don't know. I'm not eating anything, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not either, so I don't.
Same.
Then Rob is trolling.
Please report.
But it looks like we might have something set up here in mid. Looks like CND is looking for this tower here. Just trying to get some pressure on. They Are Here. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like They Are Here is just getting really tanky. And they're able, just to push down these towers, like we said, with the double banner. Both teams also have a Mountain Drake, which doesn't help CND, just because that gives, more damage to objectives. So it's just, it's very interesting. I think, CND has to land, it has to have another good team fight or two to able, to catch up with these towers and with these, just lane pressure in general. I believe the next dragon is going to be an Infertile Drake, so that would be nice to have on either side, actually, just having better team fights and just more damage output. On either team would be really good.
It's actually
but it looks like we have. Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
oh,
the icon on the top left just says dragon. It doesn't change for us like in LCS.
Oh.
We don't see colors here in the PMA LCS. All dragons.
That's why I have colorblind mode on my game.
Ooh, and it looks like Panic at the top hat's gonna find Simply Phenomenally here. However, Rafal's gonna get hooked by New Cap Turk as his ult goes off, and the fish is gonna land right on New Cap Turk as he goes down. Rich has found Rafal though, and Rafal has just been pummeling out the damage onto Rich. However, it's not enough here. Uranus gets the knockup right onto Rich, and Rich goes down. And Hansu's able to get away from the blast cone as Panic at the top hat's still looking for him.
I mean, I think this is really good, but with a team in disarray like this, they just spawned the Herald. You got to get something more than just an air Drake out of this, I think, especially with that massive top wave. Oh my goodness, look at that top wave.
Yeah, they have not like one respawn on that though. Yeah, I agree. They have a big wave bottom. They have no wave in either of the other two lanes.
They even lose the top lane turn after all of that.
Yeah, after everything's said and done, they were down by 600 gold prior to that fight in terms of the next door. They won the team fight, got the dragon, and they're still only got 200 gold net gain off of that.
Wow.
200 gold. I think Malphite's trying to finish his Thornmail, which is kind of odd to me considering Scion outputs magic damage and Malzahar. She just really just get that banner going like ASAP.
Yeah, I think the banner rush is the correct call here. And I mean, like, you're gonna be a tank for your team, and
Ooh, the fish is gonna biff here, unfortunately.
Yeah, Malphite's sitting on 700 gold right now too. Banner only costs 2200, which was another great decision by Riot. Because it doesn't look like Alistair's going to be building it anytime soon with 300 gold in his pocket.
yeah, I'll say this: the Knight's Vow is a good choice to have protection, but I'm not sure who he's vowed to. And at this moment, I think it would have been better to just, because no one's getting to Ashe in these fights.
Yeah, that last team fight, Ashe was full HP, just killing the Rift Herald.
Ooh, the hook on Rafal is going to have to stop his back, though, unfortunately, as he was seen on a ward. You know, I don't really like how both teams are just kind of sitting in mid, though, and looking for a pick, especially on the side of they are here. We saw that happen 5 minutes ago, and it didn't look good for them. They still got the tower, but they still lost the team fight, technically, and so I think if I was they are here, I would try to do that 1-3-1 kind of thing or a 4-1 kind of thing going on here and just try to get some more side lane pressure, because ultimately that's the reason why CND is down in gold. You know, they are here has 2 more towers than CND, and so just sitting here and wasting time in the mid lane isn't really helping out they are here. If anything, it's prolonging the game for them, and they're not going to, you know, go with those win conditions of banner. You know, as we're still sitting here looking for something, Yoramus might be caught out here, kind of.
He's not really. He's fine.
Yeah. He's only at half HP. I mean, you know, we're still just waiting for something to happen, unfortunately. And it looks like actually CND is going to go into that 1-3-1 thing or method, as Sean was stating earlier here. But New Turk's going to flash, which
oh no, he missed
the messes up his E, unfortunately. Yikes! That might make it to the. Oh, what's that reel? The epic fail reel, maybe?
I think the only thing why it's not an epic fail is that you know. Oh, what a big fish!
Oh, nice.
Gets a fish on simply phenomenal. However, he's going to zone is that as Yoramus is just eating. Oh my God, my ace ult's going to kill Echo, unfortunately, and he goes down. Rich is kind of cut out here a little bit as he's exhausted. As Rich goes down to Maya as well.
Yoramus is a god.
Flashes in for the knockup, but he misses the W, unfortunately. Holy cow, Rafal is so low. Garfield Juice is looking for something. He's looking for a Donville. And unfortunately, Maya is going to come in here and he's going to try to kill Simply Phenomenal, and he does. However, he goes down to Graves as well, and he gets that shutdown gold. You hate to see that. That is a lot of gold going on to a carry there. A 2 for 3, I believe.
Yeah.
3 for 3.
Overall, I think, yeah, overall, very well played, though, I think, by Dare here, considering the Fizz pickoff. Phenomenal did a really good job zonyaing that. Otherwise, 2 people are getting hit by that, and that fight's going way worse than it did.
Also, Panic at the top hat going into the backline, getting immediately ulted by this Malzahar and doing nothing in the fight. Absolutely nothing. Also, we saw a Garfield Juice ult into the wall to where he couldn't do anything as well. And it's just, it was a very disjunct fight. But I think the thing that you see as of now, as we get to the mid game, with the gold lead being only about 2,000, is while Panic did nothing in that, Maye and Yoramus did so much. Maye has enough damage to just, you know, jump and dodge out on some of these skill shots.
Yeah, 5-1 right now, too.
Yeah, only death happening in that last fight as Oh, Maye finds
Oh
Rich.
no, Rich is going to be caught out here by Maye as he goes down to the fish E combo. Yikes.
You can say it, Joe.
You know, you hate to see that. You know, coming from the side of Rich here as, oh my god, new Captain Turk is going to hook Panic at the top hat and gets ulted.
I don't think they have enough damage,
Panic,
though.
oh my god, the ball's going to
already
flash up
turn
in,
around.
and new Captain Turk is probably going to go down. Yes, he does. He goes down to Panic at the top hat here. As Garfield Juice lands a 4-man knockup, causing Panic at the top hat to go down. Some great League of Legends play coming in here as Maye is trying to look for Simply Phenomenal. He doesn't find him here. Yuramus pushes Garfield Juice, I believe, away, disengaging the fight.
Okay,
And go.
two huge things. One, Panic still playing a little bit too aggro without having a QSS right now or any way to get out of that suppression. But buying enough time for Rafal to land a good 2-man knockup, getting the kill on New Captain Turk. The only problem is there was no real damage after that, but the Adonvel's arrow coming from across the map, hitting on, I believe, Simply Phenomenal.
Saved them.
And then the Garfield Juice 4-man knockup from the ult into Elucida's Graves ultimate was massive in turning that fight to make it even for both sides.
Yeah, and I mean, like, going off of this, though, like I said, I feel like, you know, if I was on the side of CND, I would try to make something happen, not in mid. Oh, we got a death bush here, and the fish is going to land right on top of Rich again. Yikes. And Hansu's going to be, I think, caught out here as Yuramus is looking for him. And Panic at the top hat did
They've actually got to be careful
He's
here.
looking for Hansu. Hansu, oh my god, he's not going to go down. As
Nice
Panic at the top
Ash
hat
arrow.
is hauled in. Ash arrow lands right on top of Garfield Juice, who's kind of caught out in this fight here. Garfield Juice is going to probably, yes. Oh, he took the lead around, but it wasn't enough. He goes down, unfortunately. Yeah, you know,
Third dragon right there.
yeah, I mean, a free Infernal Drake is something, you know, to not complain about. Definitely CND needs it to keep winning these fights. But like I was saying, I really wish CND would do something in the side lanes. I think they're just, you know, they have 15 kills. They shrank the gold lead to where there isn't one anymore. They need to start doing something here. We have a wave crashing in at the top, and it's just, you know, like I said, you win League by killing the Nexus and not your opponent. So they need to do something for these objectives. They only have 2 towers.
I feel like CND's gotten really lucky, though. As you were saying earlier, wanted to see like a 1-3-1 split from there here. They've just been grouping 5 mid. I think the last 3 banners I've seen, they are here to send it mid lane while they're pushing mid. That's the opposite of what you want. Like they just did it again. They sent banner mid while they were there. If they would have sent it top or bottom, then they get the side pressure, then they get objectives. I don't know. It's not utilizing that item the way they wanted to, I think. It's led CNC to get back in the game.
I believe they wanted to throw. Oh no, Rafal might be caught out here as the CND lands right on top of him. Maliceheart's gonna ult right on top of him too.
He survived and on top of the Lucian right here. Oh, no, beast dead.
Yep, 5-man right there going onto Rafal. It's not looking good.
They actually didn't clear that banner mid even though they were there.
Oh, Maye is going to land a fish right on top of Hansu. Hansu is now half HP. Great fishes here from Maye. It's just not enough, though, to get an engage going, however.
It's a 5v3 topside right now while Echo's farming mid. So they have Ash Arrow. They can actually get a good engage right here.
Yeah, now that they have the 5v4, or they had the 5v4 advantage, they definitely should be looking for a fight.
Yeah, Rafal is just farming bottom though.
Yeah, there is a big wave bottom, so he's going to have to respond. The Scion ult's going to land right on top of Yuramus, who's walking straight into that. He's going to flash out, though, as he was ulted by the Malzahar. Rafal's going to TP in, but now it's a 5v5. It looks like they are here trying to run away as Panic at the Top Hat and Adonville are looking. They're going to run through a river here as Rafal's kind of caught behind here. He's not there. The fish lands right on top of Ridge. Again, he's just eating those fishes up. Panic at the Top Hat's going to go in. Maye's just going to stopwatch here. He's going to try to negate some damage. And Yormoose is actually going to get the kill on Rich. New Capitur's kind of caught out here. He's going to go down as well as Malzahar. Garfield Juice is going to go down too. It's what a very clean fight here for Codenames Carries Next Door, as they are here. Loses that fight 4 for nothing.
I can't. So something that we saw about 3 stopwatches used or something in that fight, and I just want to say that.
Panic at the top head is gonna flash and kill Hansu. Sorry,
No,
go ahead.
it's fine. It's just Maye buying so much time, and I think when you look at the 2 carries right now, being Panic at the top head and Maye, there is such a great understanding of target prioritization. They're jumping on Jirachi every single fight and then either turning onto a Lucida or simply phenomenal. And that's got them this 3,000, almost 4,000 and a half gold lead now.
Yeah, it goes back to what you said about their team selection early on. After the first 3 picks, you said, we see 2 carries, but they're both super short range. And I don't think they really picked champions to fix around that, you know? I mean, Fizz was a genius picking at least 2 short-range 80 carries, I think.
Yeah, exactly. To that point. And then finally someone built a banner. There's 2 banners on the side of Codename Carries Next Door.
I'd actually like to see a Solari on Thresh instead of another banner, because they're getting bursted down way too quickly in terms of they are here.
Yeah, and I think there's someone on New Capiturk that would be able to do that, yeah.
We've got a banner pushing bot. They can actually just distract them mid here if they'd like. Echo's splitting top lane and nobody can stop. It's pretty much a 1-4-1 push with that banner minion.
Yeah, I think you can even do 1-3-1 because no one can answer either one of these AP solo laners right now, unless you're like Garfield Juice, but then maybe there's a rotation that happens. But
they actually sent their banner mid.
Something I'd also like to point out, Adonville has not died this game while being part of 11 of 20 of the kills.
Yeah, Dom almost switched to a secondary support role on Ashe, which isn't uncommon.
For Ashe.
Just the arrows are going in there, he's getting DPS in, yeah. In terms of they are here, they don't have that much magic resistance on their team right now.
No, Maye is gonna find Rich here as Rich, just gets deleted, unfortunately. Rich is not able to just, catch a break here. Maye is always there, like we said. It's just...
Yeah. And now they're doing that 1-3-1 push, just like you said earlier.
Exactly. I mean, especially if you put any of your 80 carries in the side lane, these assassins can just take him out. I mean, he missed his fish and still was able to...
Still 2-shot him, yeah.
I mean, he was there, and now they are gone.
Yeah. They are gray screen.
Euromoose is going to land a knock-up onto Hansu, however. Yeah, it wasn't enough as Hansu was able to dash out.
Well, they can just back off, get Dragon after this. There's 3 inhibitors down. Drag, shop, game over pretty much at this point. Death Bush on the side of they are here.
Yeah, they would have to find picks. As mentioned before, they have a pick comp. So standing around mid and grouping is not what you want into a mouth fight, into a, cow, moose, whatever you want to call them. It's just... I think it's just really impressive that I think their idea was, we're not going to build banners right now, but we want more team fight stats, and we're just going to continue fighting you until we get a gold lead, and then we'll build the banners and then just press the lead down on top of you.
Yeah, and if you see the meme world that is NA Challenger right now, I was watching QDPie and Shifter, telling their teammates, let's all build banner, and they just got destroyed like 21 kills to 4 at 20 minutes, because the other team just built normal, engaged like they knew they could.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's what CNC said they were going to do instead.
Yeah, I can kill the champions building banner instead of dealing with the sideways and then just take your base that way. It's a different way about getting the same, results.
We had a proto belt at 15 minutes on Echo compared to a banner at 15 minutes on Malzahar, and we saw what happened.
Yeah, exactly. If you have any damage items on that Malzahar, then he can probably dies in some of those ult engages right there.
Yeah, and we saw him Zonya's a few of those engages and live for his team to turn it around. But here we are on the final push. We can see if here you can get some kind of a pick to slow this down. We've got supers pushing in all 3 waves right now.
Yeah, and like we said before, you have Jerk's gonna land a hook right onto Panic at the top hat, but it's not enough.
Yeah,
As the Asher
manning himself straight into
wipes
their
him,
base.
Hansu's gonna be caught out as well. He won't go down, unfortunately, but he's so low. Oh my God! Panic at the top hat goes for him in the fountain and kills him, and that's gonna be the Nexus here. Game 1 goes to CND.
Yeah, considering what we saw before and after the pause, I think just real clear comms, real clear decision making by CNCD. Like we said earlier, they were getting their third dragon, and they were still losing by 200 gold. They turned that into a 10k lead within the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, quite honestly, I'm shocked with this outcome in the way that it happened. Just wow. 24-9 in kills.
Yeah, I'm about to check out the advanced details. Let's see that gold chart. If you can put that on the stream, that'd be great.
The gold? Which where?
Yeah, it's the gold lead chart.
Oh, I can't do
Yeah,
that
the graphs.
on it doesn't show me that yet. I can do that after we leave the lobby though.
Trash game.
Yeah, it's dying.
We can go to damage chart then. That'd be interesting to look at.
Yeah.
It's predicting Fizz to be huge.
Massive indeed.
Big fish.
Yeah.
Someone said in the chat, turn yourself up a little bit, Sean.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. We've been having audio issues in terms of like turning myself up, turn up Euromoose, turn up
Yeah, turn your moves up on that Alistair.
dude, he was turned up.
Yeah, also a big thing on that damage chart, look at Jirachi's damage in comparison to everyone else in the game.
I mean, I'll say that it's really hard when we talked about it was a short range AD carry, and I can tell you probably at least half of that was trading in the early game because they had, as Joe mentioned, such an early advantage in that bot lane. But getting assassinated by Echo and Fizz, and then Rafal just jumping on top of you if you don't die, and then Euromoose played like a god. He just knew exactly where he had to be, didn't care about peeling for his carries. He knew that they could either stay alive or there was no threat on them, so he'd just go for theirs. And I guess, let's see, the KDA after this game, I guess Hansu's KDA is going to go down and Maya's will go up, so I might lose that bet.
Predicted right again.
Yep. Oh, and this is Graves' first loss in PMA LCS.
Oh,
Hansu
no.
actually predicted in the select.
Yeah, he did predict that.
I think anonymous PMA LCS, not Greg, is making the poll right now. I agree, though. Considering what happened early on, with Hansu getting that first blood, trying to set off top lane, Fizz just played phenomenally the whole game. Simply phenomenally.
Yeah, exactly. I think the interesting thing was the baiting out the Graves ban and then knowing that you could deal with it this way. Extremely smart drafting from Codename Carries Next Door. Who do y'all think is your MVP? Give it to me and why. Let's start with Biscuit Hat.
I'm kind of torn between Maye and Adonville, if I'm being honest. I think Rafal did his job. I think Panic did his job. And I think Yermis did his job. But I think, Maye also kind of falls into that category of, well, he was a Fizz and he kept blowing up the back line. So I'm a little torn. If I could give it to two people, I would give it to Adonville and Maye because they just played so well. But, like StarCraft, like you said before, what I really liked about Donville's playstyle is that he realized, hey, I'm not doing the most damage. I'm not, the carry. And he tailored his playstyle to that. And I think, we've seen this from Donville time and time again where he doesn't die. He understands that he is the backline. We haven't seen him frontline anything here, in the games I casted. And so I think, just being able to understand his place in the game and to just pump out the DPS as an Ashe player, I think I would give it to him, I guess. Because Maye was able to get those big fishes and do the damage, but I mean, he's also a Fizz. It's kind of like a Brand. Like, do you give Brand MVP because he has the most damage? You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm a little bit torn.
StarCraft?
I just think it was like I was at SeaWorld. The fish show that Fizz was going on Like Rich had front row seats to the fish show. They hit him every single time. They hit them, and also just like Rich and Hansi both went on like a friend date to SeaWorld. It was nuts. The amount of damage the Fizz was pumping out, just the positioning too. We saw a fight around Baron when Fizz was actually farming bottom and showed up late. That was when Yurmoose got a massive 3-person knockup, and Fizz hit that fish at the end afterwards. That's when the game started jumping. That was when they were down 100 gold. They won up 500 gold after that. They won the next team fight, got Baron, were up 8,000 gold and ended the game up 10,000.
Yeah, so for me, I think as I'll finish this up and then we'll wrap it up. I think there are 3 people who I will look towards to be MVP. I don't think you can go wrong. You can make a case for almost everybody on this team. They just played so well. All of their CS numbers are above 200, so they're farming well while they're getting all these fights. Oh my god, that's typing.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's the most mechanical of keyboards.
Exactly.
Sponsored by Razer, folks.
HyperX, by the way. Kingston HyperX. But I'm
Thanks a lot.
Great jungler.
I'm gonna go with Yuramoose just because I think like when Maye wasn't there, he did so much damage. I just think eventually like maybe the last 2 kills on Rich are like we can kind of look over because at that point it's just like what can you do? But I just think I mean I won't be mad if it's Maye or Panic or Yuramoose or anybody, but I just love the way Yuramoose played this game. Go vote in the chat right now. We're going to cut the stream right now for VOD purposes, and we'll be right back with Game 2 of They Are Here versus Codename Carries Next Door.